So I thought I'd give you an update. These are the pieces that I sewed the other day. I started sewing some of them with you on the one video, and I've ironed them and laid them all flat, and now I'm going to start putting the groups together so that I can put the quilt top together. But what'll happen is, let me see if I can't separate them out a little bit. This will be a unit that I sew together first, and then I'll sew this unit to this unit together. And then when these two are sewn together, I'll sew it to this one. Once this half and this little quarter one is done, then I'll sew these two together that way. When I get ready to lay it out, I'll show you what it's going to look like, because I think I'm going to lay it out a little differently than what the suggestion was on the picture I found. So this is from a picture. There's no actual measurements. Each of these squares is 2.5 inches. If you missed it the first time, thread everywhere. Pull that up. And this is 2.5 by 10. This is 2.5 by 6.5, 10.5. This is 2.5 by 4.5, and then these are the 2.5 by 10.5, because there's 5 of these. That's 10.5 inches, so that's what this is. So it's super easy to do. I used up quite a bit of my 2.5 inch squares, and I had to go digging around, and I was bored kind of yesterday, so I cut another stack about that big, and they're in here somewhere. So that was kind of fun. I like using up what I've got. And hopefully I'll have the top put together today, and then it'll go in the to be quilted pile. So I changed it up a little bit. I put in between each of the rows, I put a cornerstone in there. It made the construction go together a little bit easier. I tried to remember to turn the pattern around as I picked it up, but I didn't always remember to do that. But I really kind of like how it turned out. It's pretty big. I'm not going to add a border to it. I'm just going to quilt it this way. The next step is to make the backing, and that's upstairs. I have a quilt label ready for it already. So yeah, this one took about a couple of days to do because I had other things to do in between. But I really like how it turned out. I used a lot of 2.5 inch squares, and I have a lot of white 2.5 inch squares cut, so I have an idea brewing for some blocks I made before the broken dishes video. I think I know what I'm going to do with those now. So the next video that I make will probably be over the weekend. I have to work the next 2 days, and then I'll show you what I thought up. But I really like the way this one turned out. Kid's going to love crawling underneath it. So it'll either go to Project Linus or Valerie House. I'm not sure which, but I have 2 charities that I'll be working for now. So I'm excited. Hope you like it. Talk to you soon.